There's a common belief that if we just wait, things will naturally fall into place. We think that if something is meant for us, it will come, as if life has some hidden blueprint. But this idea that things are destined, that opportunities are simply waiting for us to claim them, is flawed. Who decides what is meant for us if not ourselves? But even that is not a guarantee that we will get it. The truth is, there is no grand scheme ensuring that everything falls into place for us. What happens in our lives isn't a result of fate, but rather a combination of coincidence, cause, and effect. Think of it this way. Opportunities are not evenly distributed by some cosmic force. Unlike science or fact, life isn't predictable or definite. It's chaotic. Let's consider relationships. If you part ways with someone and sit in regret, thinking, if they're meant for me, they'll come back, you're misunderstanding reality. If by chance they do come back, it's not because they were destined to. It's not because of some mystical force bringing you back together. Rather, it's because your shared history increased the likelihood. It's chance, not fate. The promotion you got at, work didn't come because it was written in the stars. It happened because your abilities, your relationships, your timing, all these things aligned. If someone else had the same qualifications and connections, they might have gotten it too. It's not that the universe singled you out for greatness. It's that the circumstances aligned in your favor at that specific moment. Even in relationships, we tend to romanticize destiny. We like to think that we have one soulmate, that the person we're with is the one. But the truth is, we have many potential soulmates. You're with the person you're with because, at this point in time, your lives intersected. If things had been different, if you'd been born in a different city, or even at a slightly different time, you might never have met them. They might be married to someone else, living a completely different life. So when we say, what will be, we are surrendering to a flawed ideal. Things don't happen because they're meant to. They happen because forces, big and small, seen and unseen, move the world in unpredictable ways that are scattered and random, and nothing is meant for you. A glass doesn't fall off the table and break because it was destined to shatter. It breaks because something, a gust of wind, a careless hand, caused it to move. It's a simple cause and effect, not some grand plan. And yet, many of us wait. We wait for the universe to send us the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect life. We believe that if we just sit still long enough, these things will come to us. But the world doesn't operate that way. It isn't tuned to your personal frequency. It's not rigged to hand you what you deserve or what you think you deserve. You aren't any more special than anyone else. The world moves forward, indifferent to our expectations. The harsh truth is this: if you keep living in your imagination, waiting for things to fall into place, you'll be disappointed. We often escape into daydreams, thinking life is easier in our minds. But our imaginations, while comforting, can be cruel. They give us hope. They promise us things. But they also trap us in unrealistic ideals. They keep us from facing reality and moving forward. What will be, will not be. Things will happen, or they won't. And if you keep holding on to the idea that you're destined for something, that life has a specific plan just for you, you'll miss the point entirely. Life isn't waiting to reward you. It's just happening. Sometimes things work out in your favor by chance, by coincidence, by random moments of alignment. But none of it is guaranteed. In a world full of uncertainties, the only thing you can be certain of is that nothing is certain. We aren't meant for anything. There is no predestination, no set path carved out just for you. The glass didn't break because it had to. It broke because it was pushed and nothing more. Lower your expectations of life, not because life is bad or cruel, but because it isn't tailored to your desires. Things will happen or they won't. If you're lucky, some things will fall in your favor. If not, you'll learn to live with what's left. Either way, don't let the illusion of destiny cloud your vision